What up, world? Sports fans out there, what's the deal? It's your boy Mike D coming through with another video. It's been a minute, and I'm gonna get back to the rants and shit. I've been going through my own little things in life, and that documentary that I uploaded about China and um, the technological enslavement of the planet. Basically, I'm gonna remaster that, redo that. YouTube was fucking with me by clips, so I had to change it. I tried to upload it real fast to try to hurry up and get it back up because the bitch got like 20 views real quick, and I'm like, this is a new channel. They stopped my momentum right there on that video, but I know it was a little grainy and choppy. If anybody listening to this watched it, but it's good information. You should watch it because it's coming to America. What's in that video is definitely coming to America. A lot of it is already being implemented in another way. So let's wake up out here, people, and we're gonna still try to enjoy what they allow us to do on the prison planet, and that's sports. And let's talk about LeMelo Ball, my boy. I'm a big LeMelo Ball fan. Love LeMelo Ball. I think he was on his own pace to be Rookie of the Year. He's an entertaining player. Love watching him, the way he plays, the way the guys play around him. Not perfect player, but Ricky, young teenager in the NBA, man. He got hurt. Probably out for the rest of the season, and we're gonna let Jen set it up.
Okay, Rookie of the Year frontrunner LaMelo Ball could miss the rest of the season after fracturing his wrist during the Hornets' loss to the Clippers on Saturday. Ball will be meeting with a specialist early this week to confirm the timetable, but if his season is over, he will end the year with averages of 16, 6, and 6, and leave Charlotte as the projected 8 seed in the playoffs. So Shannon, has Ball done enough to hang on to Rookie of the Year at this point?
Nah, he can't get Rookie of the Year. You can't give him Rookie of the Year because he only played 40 games or some shit. But he is the Rookie. Everybody know who Rookie of the Year was. He just got hurt. So whoever win it, nigga, you still second because everybody know who the fuck won it. And nobody ain't gonna your boy in Minnesota. Shit. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man. Ant-Man good. Ant-Man, I thought Ant-Man was going to be Dennis Smith Jr., but Ant-Man ain't Dennis Smith Jr. Ant-Man is Ant-Man. And he good. But he just wasn't going to be Rookie of the Year. He might win it now, but in everybody's mind, it's LaMelo. LaMelo is must-see TV.
Because Skip, it was close. Edwards here, that was neck and neck.
I don't think it was I still have LaMelo.
But I think it's going to be a...
Skip logic is always on point. I mean, Shannon a lot of times is more emotional. Skip get emotional about Brady and shit. Skip act like a white man. He got a lot of white man in him, but he not. I don't think he prejudiced per se. But Shannon, he definitely is, you know, a mama's boy type of dude. You could tell he was raised by around a lot of women and shit. Shannon Beach. Oh man.
But I think it's gonna be a situation, Skip. Joel Embiid and Malcolm Brogdon. Joel Embiid got hurt. Skip, who won the MVP? Who won the Rookie of the Year? And that's what it's going to be.
Who even remember?
I love Malcolm Brogdon.
To give you another example.
Yeah.
Zion and John Morant.
Okay.
Nah, bro. Zion might have won it if he would have played the whole year, but that's more neck and neck, motherfucker.
Okay. Nothing else you say, Skip. I don't think, Skip, you know, you can't...
What's up with this nigga jacket? This nigga be dressing like old 70s sofas.
Skip, you can't miss half the season and still be Rookie of the Year. It's not possible. It's impossible. Right. Like I said, I believe it was neck and neck, and now that it was just these two guys. Skip, nobody else was even in the discussion on.
When I heard this last night, I just threw up my hands.
I said the same thing.
At least LeBron's going to come back.
Right.
I'm going to knock on wood for him. But LaMelo's gone for the year? You want to talk about a breath of the freshest air maybe in a decade?
I totally agree, man. Very fresh air. I was watching them when Dwight Howard was playing with him. And Dwight Howard don't get enough credit how good he did there. But I keep my eye on the Hornets just because I grew up in the Michael Jordan era, and I just keep my eye on that team, you know. Only black owner and all that, even though he don't give a fuck about me. But
If he's entertaining, there's not a whole lot of guys that you can say that are entertaining. He's entertaining.
What a loss. And what a stretch he had. He started on February 1st. He had started 21 games for them. In those 21, he had averaged 20 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. And in those 21 games, he shot 43%.
Skip conveniently left out turnovers. He turned the ball over a lot, and he's not the greatest defender, but I think he can get better at that because of his size and athleticism. He can be a good defender, and he can cut down on those turnovers a little bit. Maybe not, though, because the way he plays, he's going to have a lot of turnovers, kind of like LeBron in the way they pass.
I wasn't sure. He shot 25% in the Australian play,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe they play more defense. I don't know. But 43%, and he was averaging 2 steals a game through those 21. They went 11-10 in those 21 games, which for Charlotte it's pretty good. And they were clinging right in there with the 8th seed, but they are only 2.5 games back of the 4 seed.
When have we ever thought to mention Charlotte in playoffs this late in the season?
You got that right. So all of a sudden, Michael Jordan finally had something he could be proud of and that he could sell.
Got one right.
Gordon Hayward's averaging 20.
I think I looked it up. I don't have it right in front of me right now, but Michael Jordan had some bad picks since he been in Charlotte, boy. I'm talking about bad picks. He done left players on the board that was way better than the players he picked. He jumped on players that just... Adam Morrison, man, come on, man. I mean, boy, it's bad.
20, and Scary Terry Rozier's averaging 20, and now he had LaMelo averaging 20 and just lighting up the place. And down Devontae Graham has been
coming up.
Devontae Graham is really, really good. Last year he had a jump, but I think last year was his second year. He had a big jump in points. Really good player. Got hurt. Started off the year hurt. It's funny that Melo got more minutes because of the absence of Devontae Graham, but now Devontae will get his position back because of the absence and the injury to LaMelo. That's kind of how things go, man, in sports, man. Wow.
The bench light goes up. P.J. Washington was playing well, yeah.
P.J. Washington, the super simp. Him and Brittany Renner. He didn't got her pregnant, y'all. Oh, my God. P.J., what are you doing?
Monk is suddenly showing signs of...
Bridges.
Yeah. Woo. They got a basketball team with a real basketball coach, a protege of Popovich. You know, he could really coach him up. And all of a sudden, I thought this was going to be, you know, they had become must-see TV for me.
Absolutely must-see TV for me, too. I was DVR every time they was on NBA TV because they weren't really getting on nothing else. I don't buy League Pass. I didn't buy it this year. I have bought it before, but I didn't buy it this year. But, yeah, man, must-see TV. I really enjoy watching them play. If they had Dwight Howard still, they would definitely be in the top 4.
Right.
And he's gone because he fell and put his hand down and it broke his wrist.
Right.
And he's still just a baby teenager, you know? It's like, oh, God.
Right.
No.
Yeah, but Skip, the thing is that he'll learn how to fall.
Yeah.
He'll get better at that because the guys you see, Russ knows how to fall. Dame, they guys know how to go
better.
Right, because you're gonna do it a bunch.
They don't call it the hardwood for nothing. It is hard.
Yeah, it ain't no give in that.
No, there is no give. So the point was, I wasn't sure about LaMelo, and now I'm totally sold on him. And he has a chance, a real shot at becoming even better than his brother.
Yeah.
And his brother missed the game yesterday, the Pelicans game, and
him and his brother are 2 different types of players. But, again, LeVar Ball is correct. They need to play together. So if I'm the Hornets, I'm looking to trade one of my guards and get Lonzo up there. That's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to get Lonzo on my team and try to keep those guys there together. Talk about what y'all can build here together. Because I think Lonzo would do best playing with his brother because LaMelo is a point guard, but he's hybrid. He could play 2 point guard. Lonzo is more of a point guard and a really, really good high level defender with his size, athleticism, strength. Lonzo is, don't underrate Lonzo. Lonzo just ain't happy. But I would try to get Lonzo in Charlotte, if I'm Jordan, then they might not be thinking like that, but if I'm them, that's what I would do. Lonzo would do best next to his brother. They're two different types of players. They would complement each other like black and white.
They were, you want to talk about special at Denver, but there was no Lonzo. So now he's on the trading block and a bunch of teams are interested, so he may be on the move.
Skip, because there got to be some truth to this, because you don't hear nothing about Zion on the trading block or Brandon Ingram.
No.
All you hear is Zoe to Atlanta, and Zoe to this team, to the Clippers, and Zoe to that team.
Dude.
There's a fire.
The Knicks?
The Knicks, the Knicks.
Yeah.
So Skip, for this to keep coming up,
I would love to see Zoe at the Knicks too. Now, I would love to see him at the Knicks. That would work. The Knicks, that's a good fit for him. I don't know if that's where he want to play. You know, if he goes to the Knicks, I mean, Michael Jordan, the time is ticking, because the brothers want to play together. So if Lonzo go to the Knicks and like it, I could see the dad pushing for both of them to be in New York, big city, big money. But playing for Michael Jordan's team is not that bad either.
like what? I like Zoe in this situation, Skip, because they get up and down, and he plays. I mean,
Nah, Zoe don't fit in with New Orleans or what they got right now. He don't fit in with that because they're not trying to play. New Orleans need the ball in Zion's hand. And Zoe is the point guard that needs the ball in his hands and be able to distribute and orchestrate. So that's not a fit. Zoe's style of play is more of an orchestrator. That's not going to work. And I think him and his brother could play next to each other, and I think he would be happy playing next to his brother, letting his brother handle or whatever. And he'll like that. But anybody else, look, I need the ball. So if you go to New York, he would be the orchestrator. He would be the leader of the offense. You know, Tom Thibodeau will be telling him, like, this is what we're trying to do, this, you know, do this, that. So
Josh Hart, Bledsoe, really the only guy that have to play defense. Ain't nobody else playing with you. Big Adams, he tried because he clogged up the lane. But those other two guys.
I thought this was made in basketball heaven. Zoe and Zion?
Skip, he gets.
yeah, Zoe and Zion, but not Zoe, Zion, and Brandon Ingram. Hence the problemo. You can't have those. That's Brandon Ingram in the mix messes up the chemistry of what Zoe and Zion could do, as far as up top and down low with each other. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton type shit. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton was clearly the alpha dog. There wasn't a Mitch Richmond on their team playing with them. They had a bunch of other role players around them. So Brandon Ingram is a Mitch Richmond type level player. He's a great offensive player looking like. So that messes it up. So it's better one of those guys got to go. So you're going to give up Zoe and let Zion handle and let Brandon Ingram play off Zion. Because you don't need a ball handler with Zion. All you need is the other guys to be able to play defense and do some ball handling. And they play better when Zion handling the ball. So there it is.
Skip, he getting six assists a game. Just on lobs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just on lobs.
But somehow he and Bledsoe aren't fitting because they're both point guard.
Well, Bledsoe is not. He's an athletic player. He's a good basketball player, but he's more athleticism his whole career. He never turned out to be what everybody thought he was going to be.
I don't know. And then
But I like Bledsoe. I like Bledsoe plays hard, but I like Zoe for this team better than Bledsoe.
Yeah, but yesterday I can't.
Well, Bledsoe's a veteran. He needs to go to a veteran team and play with vets that's trying to win. Maybe Miami will be a good place for someone like Eric Bledsoe. San Antonio, maybe, something like that. Of course, the Clippers or the Lakers would love to have him. I think that he fit in good with those type of teams. He's not going to fit in with a young team trying to win. That's not where he's at in his career.
I can't sell what happened because they took the game over late and there was no Lonzo and it worked. Maybe it sort of clarified. It sort of cleared itself up.
Zoe might not be playing anymore because the trade deadline's coming up soon, right?
Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
I don't know if he'll play another game for them.
Well, I started thinking last night.
I think that's why
did they have a hip injury, quote unquote, around hip?
That's what You want him at, so where do you think he goes? Clippers?
I wouldn't mind saying the Clippers. But again, I'm with you. He belongs where he is. I don't know.
Oh, no. He belongs in Charlotte with his brother. Or wherever his brother at. It don't matter where they play at. They belong together. But I like him at the Knicks. I like him in Clippers too. Now, if he go to the Clippers, that would make them shit. That would be a championship type of piece to me. If he gonna play, if Zoe gonna focus, lock in and play. See, the Clippers got a lot of personality issues though, but on paper, boy, putting Zoe at the point and then Patrick Beverly off the bench.
Why that's not perfect. Would he fit on? Yes, he would fit. Yes.
Well, his dad said he hope they do trade him. He don't like New Orleans.
Yeah, his dad's having a rough weekend here.
Yeah.
Lost youngest and now oldest may be on the move. Again.
I want Lonzo to find a home. I want because I like him because he's a good kid. He works. He plays.
Now he's becoming a man.
Yeah, I just want somebody to be happy with what he is.
Agreed.
He's not gonna be Magic Johnson. No. I don't know who sold y'all those bill of goods. Said he's gonna be Magic. He's not gonna be Magic.
Did.
Magic is Magic. There's only one Magic. There've been a lot of
Lonzo more Jason Kidd than Magic Johnson, but Jason Kidd was a lot like Magic Johnson as far as his passing, better to see the floor, orchestrate offense, and get good guys going. Jason Kidd made a lot of people all-stars in his career, so especially after the Maverick stint when he was younger.
They said they're gonna be Magic.
Okay, well, how about this guy, Blake Griffin?
All right, fellas, I just wanted to dive into that. I thought that was very interesting. LaMelo gone for the year, fractured wrist, but look, hey, this kid gave us 40 great games. Sad that he's gone. Wanted to see him in the playoffs, but gives us something to look forward to for the Ball boys. So let's see what they do. I'm rooting for Jello. I'm rooting for Jello to get in the league too. Maybe he should go to the NFL and play tight end. I'm rooting for Jello. I want to see Jello. MJ, Michael Jordan, go get Jello. Put him on the G League squad. Work him up, man. Jello can really help a team. He got the physical tools to be a Jared Dudley at least. Come on, man. He might be better than Jared Dudley. But all right, man. Straight out of Poverty Radio. Peace. Smoke some, bitch.